Hello everybody, RageFeast99 here, and in today's video we will be taking a look at the Golden Bear Thomas. Now, the first two main things that pop out at you may be the fact that this Thomas doesn't have no eyebrows, or he only has 4 wheels. So, we'll take a look at the eyebrows first, or the lack of them. I don't know why this Thomas doesn't have eyebrows. I know that every Golden Bear product does come with eyebrows. I dare say the people that had this before me, maybe even a child that had this before me, got them washed away. Not to mention, where I got this from Arizona, which probably clears up why these rubber pieces on the wheels are like yellow instead of the usual white. So that's probably why they're like that. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure this Thomas is sun-affected. I can't tell though, because this kind of does look sun-affected in my opinion. Let me know down in the comments if you think that this is sun-affected. Just because the fact that this is coming from Arizona does pretty much make it unaffected in my opinion. At least in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah, 4 wheels. I know some people may not like that about the Golden Bears. I honestly do. Not to mention, pretty much, I'm just super excited that I was actually able to get one of these. Mainly because they always cost insane shipping if you buy them from the UK, which is pretty much where they always come from. But like I said, this one came from Arizona. So I'm pretty happy. I scooped it up rather quickly, actually. Just yelled at my mom. I'm joking. I do not yell at my mother. But I just told my mom, can I buy this? Can I buy things on eBay? And also, I did buy another Thomas. I did buy another Golden Bear Thomas that actually has eyebrows. Just so we can make that comparison. And just because I want to have one Golden Bear here. So I can put it like as a background character right there. Like how I have Salty and my Tobies. And then I want to have another Golden Bear Thomas, which I can just take around. Now, I did mess up with some shipping things, so it might not even come. I don't know. Not to mention, it's using economy shipping, which I've never heard of. And I don't even know if it's going to arrive, okay? But I do have my money back guarantee, so that's good. So, Golden Bear Thomas. So, as you can see, one of the most biggest details that Mattel can't get right is it actually has buffer detail. And also, it has a pretty good face, too. I'm lying. I love this face. This is the best face in my opinion. This is the best 90s face. This just really brings out how good, like, toy makers and just everything could be back in the 90s. So, yeah, you have the number 1 on the side. A casting that sort of looks like Thomas. It's just a little weird not to see all the pinstripes and all that. You have cab windows which don't have that iconic yellow around them, but for the fact that they don't have that yellow around them, it kind of makes them even more simplistic, which is why I like Golden Bears. You do have the cold load, though, 3D cold load. Can you believe that Thomas would? It doesn't have no buffers on the back, unfortunately. I don't even know if it did have buffers. They might have just scratched off. You do have a coupler here, because there were, like, trucks, like coaches, like Annie and Clarabelle, express coaches, troublesome trucks that you could connect to. But I'm not going to get any of those, mainly because those all come from the UK, and I'm not paying $70 for shipping. So, yeah. If you take a look on the underneath, you might have noticed that it actually says Tomy, mainly because Golden Bear could not get their products, or their My First Thomas range, which is what this is. This is a My First Thomas by Golden Bear. They're going to get it to the United States for some reason. So, Tomy helped distribute them in the United States, which is why if you do have a Golden Bear product and it says Tomy, it is official. I know some people might think that that is kind of weird, but it is what it is. So, yeah. I'm kind of sad I didn't get Golden Bear on the bottom of mine, but I'm so happy I own something of Golden Bear. Which, even though this says Tomy, it's still Golden Bear, because Tomy wouldn't rip off Golden Bear like that. They would get in a lawsuit, mainly because Golden Bear didn't stop until 2010. When the range ended, and Victor was actually the last Golden Bear ever produced. So I don't know if that makes Victor rare or not, but I would like to get a Victor. Victor's kind of, I like Victor. He's a pretty good character in my opinion. I overall like his design, along with Murdoch, which I will definitely be trying to get a Murdoch, Golden Bear Murdoch. So yeah, one thing I love that I don't know why, but it actually has like little side tank caps, which I don't think a lot of toys in the 90s didn't even have, and a lot of toys now still don't even have it. So, yeah. Now, this is kind of where the review will end. Now, you can leave, but I just want to compare this, just for time's sake, to a childhood Thomas that I have owned ever since I was 3 years old. So, this is the Thomas you always see in the background of things. There was a sticker here that had like cab, that had like the cab detail, very detailed cab, cab windows and whistles. And yeah, but that just got peeled off because I used to take this in the water with me. Also, I did detail the eyes. I did add those white pupils in the eyes because this is a 2009 product. So yeah. Anyways, well, I mean everything's dated 2009 for Mattel, so that takes out with a grain of salt. So in order to sell this, Thomas actually has 3 wheels. Now, because this Thomas is very well detailed, and it even has that iconic splash of white that they always included in the television series, but for some reason, most of the toys never got it. And yeah, believe it or not, this was a Mattel item. I know I already said that, but yeah. When I was old enough to realize that Thomas needed a splash of white, I'm like, oh, well, I want every Thomas that has a splash of white. And for the longest time, I only thought that Hit Toy companies did that, but apparently Mattel did it for some reason. So, yeah, if we do a hard-up comparison for the 2 items, you can see the Golden Bear Thomas is much more chunky. This is much more taller than the Golden Bear, having a taller funnel and a taller dome. The dome is definitely more pronounced on this Mattel Thomas. You got the pinstriping on the boiler. The face looks more CGI-esque. The tanks are definitely much more refined than the Golden Bear tanks. The cab, there's actually a cab. The coal bunkers, it does have that signature Thomas curve on it. He has 6 wheels, so yeah, and also he does have back buffer detail. And they both use it like the somewhat similar design of coupler, which is pretty much the easiest design of coupler, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So, I hope that I do manage to get my other Golden Bear and it does come in the mail properly. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and bye for now.